Yo, what's up people, Halo heads and all the Halo people alike. I'm back on Halo. I know it's been a long time since I brought a Halo commentary. I think it's been about 3 weeks to be honest actually. And just being Christmas busy. It's nothing to do with the game or anything, I just haven't been playing Xbox at all really. And obviously on my channel I started Walking Dead and wanted to make sure I got that out and finished, instead of it just being another one of them projects where I do 3 or 4 episodes and then take a couple of weeks to put them up and stuff like that, which seems to be one of my problems on YouTube anyway. So, and I have been playing a bit of Halo. I think I've played about 3 times in the last few weeks, which isn't very good really, and that's not going to help me get any better at the game for Toffee. And when I have played, I've struggled. It's not been easy games, and then I know that when you just feel like you've been playing for 2-3 hours and all you're doing is getting murdered, meleeed and killed, you just don't really want to keep on playing. But I had a few games today, really enjoyed it. I was on Big Team Exile and got a killing spree and a running riot, like 2 separate spree things all in one game. I will say my running riot isn't like, I know people would be going, wow, you got running riot, but yeah, there was a bit of like, I'd say half of them kills in that were down to the Gauss Warthog. But as soon as I got my running riot, I was like, right, I've got to get out now, make everyone happy. No one wants to see me getting driven around and just annihilating everyone on the field. But that's what basically was happening most of the time, which was really good. I'm not moaning, don't get me wrong. Running Riot for me, I think that's my first one, so I was well happy with that. So I really appreciated the Running Riot. I was like, yay, about time I did something in Halo. I think in the end score was 23-6, which I was really happy about. Usually if I get a score like that, I've got to have Modest Major with me doing doubles, just wearing everyone down and helping me and telling me what to do so I can get the kills, whereas today I was just rolling alone and it was just really good fun. I really enjoyed it. It was big team as well. And I do really like big team. I think if I'm playing alone, I seem to be playing when I do play Halo, is big team and capture the flag at the moment. I think big team, just because I quite enjoy it, the fact I can get in a vehicle maybe and be a complete douchebag as it were, really does make me happy. Or if I'm not doing so well, I can say, right, I'm going to run to get that vehicle or run and get this and that and try and kill as many people as I can to get it back. But it doesn't always work like that, as you guys know. But yeah, big team's something I really enjoy. And capture the flag, I've been playing a lot of capture the flag, and I think it just seems to be the one that has more people playing. Like I've looked at Ricochet and things like that, and there's usually only about maybe 70-80 people, 70-80 people playing. So I've really said to that, and the people who are playing Ricochet, if there's 70-80 people playing, they're usually going to be pretty good, I'd say. It's not as if it's that newbie playlist where people might be playing. I'm not saying I'm a noob pub stomper, because I'm not. I'm just a noob, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I was just really enjoying some big team at the moment, and it was King of the Hill as well, which I really liked. I found myself a couple of times actually at the hill when I did it. It might look like I was going for the hill, but I think it was more luck than judgment. But the same problems arise at the moment. My main problem with Halo at the moment is that I'm not playing enough, and a really great video gamer who I know, Ultiache, always said repetition is key to knowledge, and that's something I've not been doing. I feel if you want to get good at a game, the only really good way of doing that, other than advice and looking at all the other things, your aim and all that stuff, is just by playing, and that's what I've got to consistently do at the moment, is just keep playing, and I feel that will be the thing that will spur me on to get better at the game, and that's something I have really been lacking on. But also as well, I've found some problems. My other one is the radar at the moment. I'm always constantly saying, right, think about your radar, and then the only time I'm not thinking about my radar is the time I'll end up getting run over by a warthog or someone creeping up behind me. They're not even creeping up behind me, they just come behind me. I'm not looking at my radar, and they end up killing me, which is just annoying, but also my bad, and I've got to learn from my mistakes. I need my peripheral vision or something to be concentrating on everything. I don't know how you guys do it when you're actually playing the game and you're constantly watching what you're doing, watching the scenery and who you're shooting at, and still concentrating on the radar. It just baffles me sometimes, and sometimes I seem to have a knack of it and go, I'm doing okay at this, and then other times I just let slip on the radar, forget about it, and then it ends up in my death. There's also a couple of times where I still got that little panic thing that's like, quick, shoot, fire and stuff like that. But all in all, I just feel that I'm really enjoying the game. I know that the community is kind of struggling a bit. The game's been out for a long time. A lot of people were kind of not enjoying the game, or it wasn't the game that a lot of people expected or wanted so much, which I can't really understand so much. I can see other people's opinions, but I kind of go on Twitch a lot just to look at what games to browse and maybe to watch a game, and I always see Halo 3 up really high. Now, I know that Halo 3 a couple of months ago was free to everyone on Games for Gold or whatever it is on the Xbox Marketplace for free, which I can understand that will bring a lot of revitalization into Halo, but the fact that Halo 3 is still like that one that is really like the devoted game, I can't really understand so much. I'm not dissing Halo 3 in any way, shape. Game is awesome, game is legendary, you know, it's that game that you played and was like, that was a game changer when I first played Halo 3, but I also I don't know, I just don't feel it's as good as Halo 4, like graphically, movement wise, everything. I kind of sometimes struggle with the idea that the game before can be, well, this is even Halo 3 is the game before the game before, maybe the game before. Do you know what I mean? That's like, we've had ODST out, which was like, apart from Firefight, that game was terrible. And then obviously Reach was pretty cool. I can't knock Reach. I didn't really have a copy of Reach. My son did the campaign on it, but I played a lot of Reach at a friend's house, like one-on-one, and I quite enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. And Halo 4 is probably the one I've really got the most into at the moment, because I was a big Halo 3 head as well. But Halo 4 just feels a better game, but obviously the whole community doesn't agree with me, and I kind of feel, like I've said before, I don't understand what everyone wants in games. Obviously the same thing with Gears of War Judgment. Gears of War 3 is still the one that everyone likes, but that's for a whole load of different reasons. Like, I can understand why a lot of people like Gears of War 3 more than Gears of War Judgment, but I just struggle to understand on the side of Gears of Halo 3 over Halo 4. I just prefer Halo 4. I think it's a much better game, but it is what it is. Everyone's got their own opinions, and we'll have to see what Halo 5 is coming like, because that's going to be the one. And I also want to say as well, I hope you guys did have a happy Christmas. I know it gets to this stage and anyone even saying happy Christmas or Merry New Year or whatever, everyone just now in January is just like, man, sharp, no one cares. But no, I hope you really did have a good New Year and Christmas. I know it's like a bit late in the day now, it's all forgotten about, and every year I kind of feel, what is Christmas about? Like them days of just rushing around, and then you get to the 26th of December and you're just like, what? It's just like a blur or a crazy vision from the past. But yeah, I hope you had a good one, people. And obviously we've got next gen consoles coming out, which isn't going to help Halo in any way or any games, man. I just feel that the next gen's out, so everyone's just waiting, sitting back. I'm sitting back at the moment. I'm not getting any next gen consoles for time. Like, the only game that I'm really thinking about is Halo 5 at the moment. And there was another one, I want to call it Diversity, but that's a dance troupe or something. Diversity. I don't know, man. I'll have to leave a link in the description. Check the link. I've put a trailer for the game. Division. Something like that. But that game looks sick as well. It's got like a cover system, plus it's third person by the looks of it. So it looks very bits of Gears in it, so I think that could be something what would make me want to get one of the next gen consoles. But what one am I getting? I don't know at the moment. My heart is with the Xbox One, I'm not going to lie, and the fact that Titanfall's coming out on that. I know Titanfall isn't going to help any of the games a lot of people are playing. It's not going to help Halo or anything, Halo 4 anyway. I know a lot of people are going to be disappearing after play Titanfall, but that is what it is. That's what we are. We are the gaming community, and we will always move on to the next thing, because most things, sports, whatever it is in life, don't really move on like we move on in gaming. So I'm hoping Titanfall will be cool, but next gen consoles, I'll have to see what it's like on the 360, I think, because I am not planning to buy an Xbox One at least till Halo 5 comes out, which I believe is still going to be November, even though I keep hearing rumours that it's going to be brought forward and blah 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 blah, but at the moment I'm still saying in my head November. So excuse me, we'll have to see how the next gens work out, because at the moment they all look a bit not overly impressed with Xbox One, not overly impressed with PlayStation 4, just not overly impressed with any of them really. But the Xbox One is going to be the one that I think I'll be getting, but we'll see what happens. Price needs to come down, a lot of things that need to change on that console. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this gameplay as well. Like my Running Riot, obviously, like I said, I think my problems in this game were not watching my radar and just not playing enough. That's what I need to start doing, making sure I'm playing. If you see some other problems that I missed on this one as well, yeah, do let me know. I think just need to just be playing more, playing a lot more, and I kind of feel like at the moment it's difficult to get incentives with that. But I kind of feel that I know a lot of the community are kind of saying, "Oh, I'm bored of Halo 4," but I'm kind of I've only just come in, so it's kind of more fresh to me. Even though I've had the game since midnight release and everything, I've only just come in, but it's still a bit hot and fresh for me. There's still different things, a lot of things for me to learn, where obviously a lot of you guys who have been here since day dot don't really feel that no more. It's not feeling so fresh for you guys, but hopefully my content and other people's content and other people just doing content, I think that's always the great thing. As long as people are doing content and people are watching it, that's the best thing. But anyway, Happy New Year. I'm going to be sounding out now, and much love and peace, and more Halo coming soon. Peace.